Well, prepare yourself, guys. Welcome to T3 Media's review news, entertainment news, and reviews by fans for fans. I'm your host, Chris Fagan, and this is the weekly show where we come together as fans to talk about trending topics, give you a place to express what you're thinking, and just talk all about it. Talking to the medias with me today is just me. It's just me. I'm riding solo today, guys. So I'm gonna go through some of the topics of today, and we're gonna just go over them real quick. I could have been in a couple of spots. I could have had all this stuff all set up properly, but a lot of stuff that I did was like last minute stuff, and I totally messed it up. So let me get this stuff situated to the best of my ability if I can. I gotta fix all of this, man. So I apologize in advance if I'm dropping the ball, man. But I'm happy to be here on a mother effing Thursdays. Usually, what I said it was going to be for Thursdays was going to be mostly TV talk. But I want to save it because me and Daniel do like to talk about certain things on that we stream, like Peacemaker, Boba Fett, stuff like that. So I'm gonna see if maybe me and Daniel can get together. We weren't able to do it today. It's cold out here over here in Texas, and it is like, the weather goes below like 50 degrees, we all freak out. I saw so many wrecks. It's about 30 something 20, so I'm not even gonna try. So no, I decided we should just be safe. We shouldn't mess around and all that. What's going on, man? Happy Thursday, Pierre. How you doing, bro? So I'm gonna spotlight a few of the things. I'm gonna talk about them real quick. I'm not gonna take too much time today because I have yet to really eat. I'm gonna go downstairs and eat real quick. So now that I got the background fixed, let me get that going. Pierre, man, talk to me real quick. So. If you want to talk about Peacemaker, if you've seen it, if you want to talk about Boba Fett, I will, because I kind of want to talk to somebody about it. And since you're here, let's talk, man. So I'm gonna go through anything you want to talk about. Just hit me up, man, because I've been working all morning. So if you've seen anything, you've heard anything besides what we're going to talk about, let me know in the comments, because I'm watching the comments and I can see you, bro. I see you. So, and I appreciate you talking with me. I'm glad. I don't want to do this alone. I'm so glad, but I appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here with me. Real quick, before I get started on all of that, I need to say before we get started, if you want to listen to the show's podcast, you can find us on Google Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, and iTunes. Just search for Talking to the Medias or T3 Medias and follow us there. Remember to like, subscribe, share your thoughts during the show while we monitor the comments, because I want to hear them. It really does help us out. If you want to support the growth of the channel, become a member for exclusive videos or donate on Patreon, Cash App, etc. Don't forget that during the show, you can also do a tip question at streamlabs.com/T3media/tips, super chat on the YouTube, or hit the donate button for those watching on Twitch. It not only helps us bring you more of the content that you want to see, it also gives us good things to talk about and discuss during the show. So I appreciate you guys for doing just that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Right off the bat, let's see real quick. I haven't seen Peacemaker, but it's a really good show. Let's see. So you haven't seen the latest one. And tomorrow is the opening ceremonies of the Winter Olympics. Amy Newman and I will be working together tomorrow. She's mostly Friday. So me and Amy are gonna, if you remember Amy, I know she isn't on the show as regular as she used to be, but we're doing more shows lately. So technically she is. So like we've pretty much been once a week with me and Amy. So me and Amy, we take over Fridays. Winter Olympics. She has been sending me like some talking points that we could discuss for tomorrow. I didn't even think about that. Winter Olympics. Man, thanks for letting me know about that. I forgot all about the Winter Olympics. What the hell am I doing? Maybe I should retire like Tom Brady. But let's get to the topics that I have queued up real quick, if you don't mind. Now I'm afraid that I don't have them. Where they, you know what? I'm not gonna mess up. I'm gonna do it like this. All right, right off the bat, put a spotlight on it. One of the things I want to talk about is the fact that Dakota Johnson is in talks to play Madam Web in the Spider-Verse. It's just been greenlit. It's happening. Scream 6 is coming. I cannot wait for that. And I'm excited about watching the new show Pam and Tommy. Is it Pamela and Tom, or Pam and Tommy on Hulu? I haven't watched it yet, but I'm excited about it. So those are the things that we're going to discuss right now. There was one other topic, but I'm not. But I had to scrap it. I'm not an expert in it, so I couldn't make that the topic. But like I said, Pam, Scream, and Madam Web. Those are the things we're going to be talking about right now. So let me know what you think about these, and we're going to get into them. I'm going to switch over to. Let's see real quick. Hold on 1 second before I mess up. Let's see if I got it fixed. No, I don't. So I'm glad I double checked. Let's fix this. Give me a second here, bro. Where is it? Where are you? Scream. Was that happening in the background? I hope not. Let's fix this. Give me a second, man. I apologize. There we go. Chrome. Why is that not pulling up what I wanted to show? Chrome, Spider-Man. There it is. That should be it. All right. I'll fix it live right here. So I just don't want you to. Let me know. Hey, Pierre, was my voice doubling up in the background? Because I want to say it might have been and I might have had the YouTube channel playing in the background. Let me know if that was happening. And if it was, I apologize. I didn't realize it until just a second ago. And tomorrow they open up the Winter Olympics. All right. As I mentioned right off the top, Dakota Johnson, 50 Shades of Grey franchise has been cast as Madam Web for the Spider-Man Spider-Verse stuff. No one knows what it means. There's a couple of versions of Madam Web that's portrayed in the comic book, but the one that I'm most familiar with is the old lady in the chair with the webs and stuff, and she was pulling all different types of Spider-Man from different areas in the multiverse. I also saw that there is a younger version of Madam Web. I think she's been portrayed in some newer Spider-Man cartoons, and probably is that one. And that's what I put on the thumbnail as well. It's more young, and that's likely the version of Madam Web that we're going to get. I doubt if she's going to be the old version. If we were to have an old version of Madam Web, you know who I would want to play it? Marissa Tomei. Because it would just mess with Tom Holland's character's head. If Madam Web was Marissa Tomei, the old version, that's the direction I would have gone. I would have just cast Marissa Tomei as Madam Web. I wouldn't even have announced her playing the character. I would have just announced Madam Web is coming. And I would not have told you who's playing it. And then closer to when production started and stuff, you guys would have seen Marissa Tomei coming in, and then all the speculation would have been, what's Marissa Tomei doing? Are we going to another universe where Marissa Tomei's character where Aunt May is alive and blah blah blah? I'd have had you guys guessing like crazy. And then a couple of months later, then it would have been announced, Marissa Tomei, Madam Web. I'm telling you, because you couldn't keep that a secret. But I'm excited about it. Believe it or not, Dakota Fanning, she's not just from 50 Shades of Grey, dude. She's a really good actress. If you've only seen her in 50 Shades of Grey, go check. I need to check out more of her catalog, because I'm excited about this possibility. I'm excited about it, and here's the main reason why. You know what? I'll get into that later. Let me first let me first expand this real quick. Let me first read a little bit of what's going on. Hold on 1 second. Let me get that out the way. And then I'll tell you why I'm excited about it mostly. Okay, so Sony Pictures' upcoming Spider-Man spinoff, Madam Web, has found its star. According to The Hollywood Reporter, 50 Shades and The Social Network star Dakota Johnson will play the eponymous character. There has been two prominent Madam Webs in the comics. The first, Cassandra Webb, was created by Denny O'Neil and John Romita Jr., debuting in 1980's The Amazing Spider-Man 210. The character was an elderly, clairvoyant mutant who suffered from a neuromuscular disease that left her on a life support system. Though her abilities allowed her to work as a medium, when Webb died, she passed her powers to Julia Carpenter, who was the second incarnation of Spider-Woman and similarly became the second version of Madam Web. It's unclear which version the film will center on, but given Johnson's age in relations to both characters, it stands to reason that she'll play Carpenter. Because she's the younger version. And I agree. Maybe there will be an older version, or maybe they'll mention that there was an older version, and they'll bring that in to show her origin story and show how she came to be. But she's gonna play the younger version, and the reason why. And let me keep going before I get into that. I was about to get ahead of myself. Sony announced a Madam Web movie in 2019 as part of its ever-growing slate of Marvel Cinematic Universe adjacent projects. The movie is, see, right there. That's what I'm excited. Marvel Cinematic Universe adjacent. So it's still going to be linked. Even though, I mean, obviously it's linked because we got Tom Holland. But if Sony wanted to, they could sever the tie. What we got from Far From Home, No Way Home, was an ability to sever the tie from Marvel if they wanted to. But if you saw that movie, you know that it's still technically in the MCU. So I'm not surprised that I'm hearing that it's still adjacent to the MCU. The movie is being directed by S.J. Clarkson from a script penned by Burke Sharpless and Matt Sazama. Across the Spider-Verse will take Miles to, what is this? There's the Marvel Universe, which is one container, and then there's the Spider-Verse movies, which are different, and then there's the other universe where Sony's character is longtime Spider-Man producer Amy Pascal recently explained when asked about Spider-Man spin-offs films such as Morbius, Venom, and Madam Web, and how they correlate with the MCU. She says, we all are very respectful of each other and work together and make sure that we're only being additive. Of course, in the time since these comments from Pascal, the lines have been blurred thanks to Spider-Man No Way Home. Big time. Here's what really blurred it. When the Morbius trailer came out, they show on the wall a Spider-Man that said murderer, and they showed what looked like could have been Tobey Maguire's or Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, but it definitely wasn't Tom Holland's painted on that mural. Now, this could be explained that if there were cameras out there with the Statue of Liberty, and let's talk about No Way Home real quick, how that big ass fight happened around the Statue of Liberty, but yet no helicopters, no news reporters were there. This is New York. That was one of my pet peeves. There's no way in the world that the media wouldn't have been out there real fast. Let's say they were. That could explain why they photographed maybe one of the other Spider-Man suits and put it on that mural, because maybe they got confused on who was who, right? That can explain that. But the question still stands. Where does Morbius take place? I'm not sure I like these ideas that Venom could take place in the Amazing Spider-Man's universe and stuff, because they've never mentioned Spider-Man and Venom. And I'm sorry, as obsessed as we know Venom will be of Spider-Man, for him never to mention Andrew Garfield Spider-Man is just weird. But anyway, let me keep going. Which opened the floodgates and saw Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire reprise their roles as past incarnations of the film, blah, blah, blah. One of my favorite things to do at the minute, is to go online and watch fans' reactions to you guys going in that one scene in particular. Holland said while discussing No Way Home. But I'm getting off topic. That's gonna go off topic. Let me just stay right here. I'm sure that people are speculating, what version of Madam Web is this? Will she be like that cartoon from the 90s where she was able to travel through different multiverses and things like that? I'm going to say yes. And here's the reason why. This version right here with Dakota Johnson playing Madam Web, I'm calling it right now. She will have the ability to access the multiverse and do the same things with ease what happened in No Way Home with the breaking open. And why? Because of the fact that we're getting a similar character. What is the character's name? America. In the next Doctor Strange universe, we have a character whose main powers is traveling through the multiverse. If you got one for the MCU, why shouldn't Sony also have one? It'll also, when they decide to take Tom Holland and close the door between Spider-Man, between the Spider-Verse for Sony and the MCU, there will now be a way to go back. There is now a way for Venom. That's a little bit of sludge that got left behind, or maybe that sludge was left behind, and for now there is a way for Venom himself to be able to travel between the MCU and the Sonyverse. Maybe that's why it was left behind. I feel like the MCU has now put in pieces of a major puzzle. We can't see the big picture yet because it's not played out yet. But I feel like these pieces are very significant and will allow Spider-Man or a number of characters to be able to go between worlds. When it's time for Captain America to return or another version of Iron Man to come into the main MCU again, we now have ways that we can go from one universe to the other. It'll be a quick fix. Hey, we need a new Iron Man. Let's get one from a universe that doesn't really need Iron Man, because we need Iron Man here. They're gonna pull Robert Downey Jr. from another universe and bring him in. They have now put elements in place to separate Spider-Man, to keep him a part of the MCU. I mean, it's all sprinkled in. It's all written in. If ever they decide to go a certain direction or change their mind, they have little by little sprinkled little things into the plot to the way it should make sense. Let me check out the chats real quick. I'm sorry, I was monitoring it, but then something happened, and I don't know why it's not working. Let me go back. There it is. Okay, let me check out the chats real quick. Dakota might be the perfect for the Spider-Verse. Madam Web could be the relationship to Spider. Madam Web could be the relationship to Spider-Man. The relationship to Spider-Man. Clarify that. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean by that? Madam Web could be the relationship to Spider-Man. I'm not quite sure what we're getting at. Clarify that for me, bro. And tomorrow is opening ceremony. Okay, yeah, I read that already for Winter Olympics. Yeah, me and Amy Newman. Since me and Amy Amy is, like I was saying earlier, Amy and I are working together on this channel on Fridays now. So me, Sarah, and Daniel on Wednesdays. We're going to bring back Amanda for Thursdays. She got busy, but for Fridays, Amy Newman. I got to do more reactions, man. Let me know what reactions I should be doing. I think she may be his cousin. But why would she need to be like related to him? And maybe I'm asking a stupid question. Is Madam Web, is the young version of Madam Web related to Peter Parker? Is Spider-Man's cousin? Or are we just speculating? We're probably just speculating. I doubt it, though. I doubt they'll do that. A blood relative. I doubt they'll go that far. But maybe no. Hey, maybe you know something that I don't. Maybe you are Kevin Feige and you just messing with me real quick. I don't know, man. I don't know, Pierre. Are you Kevin Feige? Is Pierre Kelly your alias? Are you Feige? No, man. Moving on to the next topic, dude. It just got announced today that we're getting Scream 6. I mean, with the last movie, I hate it when they do this with the titles. They decided to just call it Scream. I mean, we already had a Scream. It should have been Scream 5. I'm not going to call it Scream, just Scream, and then this is going to be with the next Scream or something like that with some stupid title. This is Scream 6 that we're about to get. The 5th Scream movie, it did pretty good. I enjoyed it. I liked it. It's the best Scream film since the first one. Definitely. I might have to watch Scream 2 again because I love Jada Pinkett. But the latest Scream was good, and I'm not surprised. I still feel that if they ever decide to end the franchise, either Sydney is going to snap and become a ghost face, or she's gonna die. Spoiler alert for those who have not seen Scream. If you haven't seen it, I wouldn't listen to me for the next few minutes. Wait, real quick before I get into that, Pierre Kelly, I'm guessing it could be a connection, but it's just a guess. Yeah, most definitely. So earmuffs if you haven't seen the last Scream movie. Sydney, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna hold my hand up. Sydney came the closest to getting taken out than she ever has before. She got stabbed. I mean, bad. I thought this was it for her. It should have been technically. We got Dewey got taken out. Rest in peace. It's been an honor. It's been an honor. Who he got killed by was so stupid. I'm sorry. That little girl shouldn't have been able to kill anybody. I'm sorry. She was like, what, 95 pounds soaking wet? Come on, man. Takes out Dewey? Get out of here. But now that it's down to Sydney and Gail, one of them has got to be a killer in one of these. One of them's got to snap. Maybe it should be Gail. Maybe Gail should become the killer in the next one. One of the originals should be, let me change the subject real quick. Would you be okay with them retconning the original? And let me put my hand down. I'm not talking about no more spoilers. The spoilers are over. Would you be okay with them retconning the original and saying that Stu is alive and that he went to jail? I'd be okay with it. I want Stu to come back. The way they did it in the last movie with the original killers and stuff, I was okay with it at first, and I thought it was kind of lame, but it's just me. But I'm excited about it. So real quick, let's talk about what's going on from Deadline. Scream sequel moving forward. Following the box office success of the latest installment of Scream, Spyglass Media Group and Paramount Pictures have given the green light to move forward with the next installment. Returning for the next film are directors Radio Silence with Matt Bettinelli and Tyler Gillette at the helm, and James Vanderbilt and Guy Busick co-writing the screenplay. Project X Entertainment, Vanderbilt, Paul Neinston, and William Chirac are serving as producers. Creator Kevin Williamson. Damn, it's too many damn people already involved. And the third member of the Radio Silence, Chad Villala, are executive producers. Okay. They said, working with such a wonderful and talented family of creators and in the lineage of Wes and Kevin, so expertly built, has been the thrill of a lifetime, and we're so excited to bring the next chapters of Scream Saga to life. I'm glad to hear that they're keeping the same people involved, because I enjoyed Scream 5. They really found a way to be campy, to be meta, and for me at least, not go overboard with it. So I am looking forward to what they could possibly do with another one. But Gail's got to be the killer. I mean, she lost. I just want Gail to be the killer. I don't know why. I'm just weird like that. All right, and let me know what you guys think. Do you are you excited about? Have you seen Scream 5? Do you want to see a Scream 6? Do you think this should just go on forever? I mean, technically, we get a new person that just goes, "I'm just gonna put the mask on and start killing people." There were people who weren't even born when the first Scream came out, who became the killer in the newer installments. I mean, they're like, I was thinking about this in the last movie. There's some 5-year-old right now, but well, not right now, since they decided to greenlight the next one so fast. There's some 8 or 9 or 10-year-old or 13-year-old walking around that town right now who's about to snap and become a killer in the next movie. It's crazy. It's crazy. Why do people still live there? Why aren't the FBI like totally investigated and keeping those people in check? If you are from this town, or if you move to this town, we're watching you, because for some reason people from this town like to become murderers. It's stupid. They should just bulldoze that whole town and just throw it all away. That's crazy. Can you get rid of a city like that, a town like that? I would. If I was the governor of that state, I'd nuke that place. All right, moving on to the last topic of the day. Like I mentioned earlier, Pam and Tommy on Hulu. I'm excited about this one. Look, for me, in my hood, my neighborhood, growing up, the big scandal was R. Kelly. That tape that R. Kelly had. But this was big. This was big. Like, it was the first of its kind. Go wild on the internet, have celebrities' personal life like that come out. Or maybe I saw it. I cannot confirm or deny. I saw it. And I think you can still check it out too. It's crazy. This was during a time when people were like, it's on the internet. Can we take it down? Like, people, this was the situation where people who learned for the first time what goes on the internet stays on the internet forever. It becomes a beast of its on its own, and it never goes away. Never goes away. And she found out the hard way. What are people saying right now lately? Fuck around and find out. They found out. You learned today. But it's getting a lot of the series just started. I think it was yesterday or the day before, on Wednesday. It just started. And it's getting we're going to talk about some of the reviews so far. Imagine a world in which a celebrity sex tape wouldn't make any money, but in the early internet era of the 90s, it's just how it is. As one porn magnet points out in the new Hulu series, Pam and Tommy's stolen sex tape invited police to either the video store or theater playing the film, and then the whole thing's over. But then the World Wide Web came along, and well, there's a lot of porn out there. Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee were among the first celebrities to have their private affairs shared against their consent, victims of the later term revenge porn. And that makes sense. Tommy's and Pam's situation is probably the reason why the phrase revenge porn is a thing now today. If you don't know what it is, here it is. There have been times where couples might have, while they were in a relationship together, maybe they decided to, hey, babe, let's record our love and put the camera up. And she's all like, that's a good idea. Or vice versa. He's like, sure, I'm down. And then they break up. And then the person in the relationship who's jaded decides to go, you know what? You can't treat me like that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take everything that we recorded together. I'm going to put it on the internet to make you look bad. Now that's against the law. Or these people in the 90s and early 2000s got away with it and made some money off of it. Now it's against the law. It's called revenge porn. You can't do it without the other person's consent. And you get into a lot of trouble with doing that nowadays. Have I ever done it? No. Would I have done it back in the day? Yeah, I was petty. I was a real petty person. But I never partake in that activity. I never recorded anybody without their knowledge. I never did. Never did. I can't believe Pam and Tommy Lee are still together. Are they still together? I thought they got divorced. If they're still together, I never looked that up. Thanks for telling me that. Are you joking with me? Because I never looked that up. I was curious about that. Are they still together? I thought they divorced or broke up, especially after that. Take me a second. Hold on. Pam and Tom. Pam Lee husband. Let me look this up. No. Tommy Lee. No, they broke up. It says they broke up in the 90s. Hold on. Let me double check. Pamela Lee, dude, you got me curious. I know you probably you trolling me, bro. I know they not still together. Spouse, Tommy Lee from 1995 to 1998. No, they broke up, bro. They broke up back in the 90s. They broke up. Then she got with Kid Rock in 2006, and they divorced in 2007. Then she got with some dude named Rick Salomon in 2007. They broke up in 2008. Then they got married again in 2014 and 2015. Then she married some dude recently, John Peters. I don't know if they got married or anything, but that's just annulled. Married into why do these people just keep getting married like that? Why? You got a history of divorcing like crazy. Why get married like that? It makes no damn sense. To John Peters, married in 2020, annulled in 2020. Then she got with Dan Hayhurst in 2020 and divorced in 2022. She has 2 children. I mean, Pamela Anderson is a very beautiful woman, but I would not marry her. She is not obviously she is not a wife. She is not a wife. She's a very lovely lady. I loved her in Barbed Wire, but she is not a wife. Why would you want to marry her? Why would you want to make her your wife? She's not a wife. Obviously. I mean, I ain't saying that she's a bad person. I'm saying she's 54 years old and she's been married and annulled like multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So obviously she does not like marriage or does not bring anything to the table where you just want to stick with it. Or let me give her the benefit of the doubt. Let's say that she was 100% innocent in all those situations and they were the problems. She's still the common denominator. She don't know how to pick them. If Pamela Anderson came up to me and was like, ooh, you're everything I wanted a husband, I'd be like, what is wrong with me? Something's wrong with me. Because she obviously don't know how to pick. It's not a wife. When will she actually learn to not get divorced? I don't know, man. She's 54 years old. It's over, man. She just needs to fuck. I don't know what the hell she doing. It's over. Like what? Like I don't know, man. But hey, she's still technically the Pamela Lee. So maybe these dudes like I don't know. I can speculate we can speculate all damn day about that, but for some damn reason. She still, I don't know. She still got that wop, I guess. I don't know. She still got it. Will I say no to that? Anyway, I am going to check out the new Pamela and Tommy series on YouTube. Sebastian Stan, who should be playing Luke Skywalker, who recently hinted maybe that's possible. I'm going to check that out. Because this, like I said, Thursdays is mostly about TV talk, but everybody that I wanted to talk to with today, they weren't available. So check it out. Maybe we'll do some TV talk. I'm gonna message Amanda later on today. Maybe we'll do some. I'll try to see if Daniel is available tomorrow. Here's some news for the channel. Daniel Dyer, because he's huge with cosplay. On this channel, you notice that if you've been checking us out at T3 Medias on social media, especially on Instagram, we have been giving a platform and putting a spotlight on cosplayers. So if you're a cosplayer, you know cosplayers, if you're into cosplay, we have something we do that's called Cosplayer of the Day or Cosplayers of the Week. Daniel's going to be in charge of that from now on. He is a huge cosplayer guy. The first thing he ever did on this channel, we tricked him into wearing his Captain America cosplay. So Daniel was going to take the lead on that. He does interviews. He goes to conventions. So he's going to be seeking out the cosplayer of the day for us to promote and champion on this channel. So if you're a cosplayer, if you're into that, if you know somebody that's into it, recommend them to us and maybe they'll become the cosplayer of the day. So look forward for that. So that's it for today, guys. I'm about to go call it a day. Check us out tomorrow. Me and Amy Newman will be on. We're going to talk about some of the latest things that's going on in the world. Maybe just freestyle a little bit, talk about anything. So send your questions, your thoughts, your concerns. Tip in a question if you want us to. If you have a topic that you want us to talk about, let us know what you guys think about anything and everything that's going on in the world. And maybe we'll talk about it on this channel or maybe on an upcoming We Got Your Mail. Until next time, guys, hey, remember to do the most important thing, guys. Remember, take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. Prepare yourself at all times, as I always say. And until next time, guys, hey, peace.
Our supporters help make all this content possible, so make sure you check out our Patreon page so you can help us bring you the content you want.
Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal. Yo. Turned up on another level. Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal.